your thoughts, whether you agree or disagree, as long as you're respectful. The rules are very clear. Your mic has to be on. Your question has to be posted in the private chat behind the scenes so that we know that you will respect the rules and stay on topic. And then you will be allowed on. Let's go ahead and invite our friend Jamie Russell to the scene. Jamie, you are here, man. Thank you for joining us, brother.
I just wanted to be on camera with Edwin and Jason.
Nice.
Well, let's. Yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, why are you guys so cool, man? That was my question. No, but you told
That's your
me
question.
Yeah. I just wanted to join the call here, but with the something you told me one time I thought was one of the best arguments, which was that when you go to Jesus saying he's Lord of the Sabbath, and he says, and people will think he's like trampling it or something or doing away with it. He says, the Sabbath was made for man. And you said, what? Who is that man? And you let the person answer that question. And it's like, he's going back to creation. And you made them answer. And it was just kind of like a mic drop. And I think that's one of the best arguments I've ever heard that demonstrates.
Wait, where was that? When did that happen? I don't remember.
There, it was with Ryan.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. That was a great conversation.
And you made him say it. And that's good because it wasn't like a trick. It was like reality. It's like, wait a minute. Because people read that and they get it in their mind that it's, well, maybe he's kind of doing away with it, like saying it doesn't matter. And it's like, no, he's actually saying I'm the Lord of the Sabbath. I was there, man, like in the beginning. So he made it for who? Who is the man? Who is that man, Jason? Who is the man Jesus is talking about?
I mean, if you're saying the Sabbath was made for man, the only man at that time was Adam. And if you want to tell you that word means mankind, then Adam and Eve. So
yeah, that's who. I mean,
all of mankind.
Who would say he's Lord of the Sabbath unless he's referring to the creation of the Sabbath? So obviously it's like an argument. He's his deity. But let me just say my favorite one. I just wanted to share because I love it. That's my favorite one, I would say. But actually, I'll leave it there. I'll pass it back to you.
No, man, you can share it if you want. A few more moments, it's okay. I just wanted to say that there's a text in the book of Acts that says, "Of one blood made he all man." All right, of all nations, I think it says of one blood, and it makes sense when Jesus says the Sabbath was made for man, because of one blood, that man, all nations came about. Right, that man, which is Adam, represents mankind, basically. And what's interesting about that is, if you really examine carefully, and I'm not going to get into this right now because this will take a long time, but if you really get into it very carefully in Matthew chapter 12, when Jesus said this, right, he consistently points to his divinity and to his act of being to the idea that he is the creator. I mean, even the verse itself says the Sabbath was made. Made points to creation, when things were made, right? So to me, the Sabbath is representative of God as creator. You see that in the fourth commandment itself. And if you really lead it, to its ultimate conclusion, all right, it seems to me, at least, I might be wrong, but it seems to me at least that attacking that one commandment out of all of them is essentially attacking God as the creator. I mean, his being the creator is the one thing that sets him apart from all other gods. God even says this to himself. This is what sets me apart from all other gods, right? His being is actually being the creator. And you've got the one commandment that points to that, Go ahead.
Yeah. Even when people try to use Deuteronomy 5 because it says, because he took him out of the land of Egypt. But it's like, dude, it says that, and it says why you worship God on the Sabbath, because he's the true creator God. And that's another thing too, that like even Paul says, imitate me as I imitate Christ. You can see them keeping the Sabbath in the New Testament. And the big one for me, that is like, if you believe Jesus is the teacher, and the Christians were called Christians because they followed Christ, and all the apostles were disciples of Jesus, right? His message was sent to the nations in the Great Commission. Okay. People get all confused about that, but Jesus sent them with his message, and his message was,
I'm shocked at how few people actually know why they're losing their hearing. They have no idea.
It was, I've kept my Father's commandments, now keep mine. And so the The one that really kills me, though, that there's just the end all evidence in the text. It's not like necessarily a command. Is look, so Jesus is the teacher. Look how carefully the text has them handling Jesus' body after his death. If he had even hinted that the Sabbath didn't matter in his ministry at any point, would they have made a big deal about? They kept the Sabbath. The Sabbath drew on, and they kept it even when dealing with Jesus' body. Like that to me, that's it. Game over. He didn't get away with it.
Amen.
Yeah, brother. Well, hey, thank you, man, for joining us, brother. I appreciate it. And it was a pretty cool. It was a pretty good question. The rules are when you join us, you gotta put your question in the private chat. Jamie's question was, why is ADL so cool? Honestly, I think it's because of people like you, Jamie. That's what makes us cool,
Thanks,
man.
brother.
You guys are just awesome.
See you guys later.
God bless you, my
All
friend.
right.
Thanks for joining us.